Jo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Genshin Impact. Und wir machen weiter mit der Schatzsuche, mit dem auf dem Papierschnee markierten Ort, um genau zu sein. Und anscheinend müssen wir dafür erstmal ein paar Enemies slayen. Aber wäre gut, wenn ich den noch einfriere, bevor er seine Schutzaura bekommt. Einfriere, verstanden. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Und da kommt sie. RIP. Schon lange nicht mehr gegen diese Typen gekämpft. Die sind echt nervig. Jetzt wäre Zhangling hilfreich, die hätte ich vielleicht vorher noch ausrüsten sollen, ne? Uff. Moment, hat er gerade meine Fähigkeit abgebrochen? Wait, what? Was ich seltsam finde, ist, dass der überhaupt keinen Schaden mehr macht. Früher hat er mich mit seiner dämlichen Eiskanone nicht nur eingefroren, sondern auch fast gewonnen-hittet. Der ist jetzt ja auch Level 71. Ich wüsste mir gerne die Logik dahinter, warum der jetzt plötzlich keinen Schaden mehr macht. Und mich früher so krank fertig gemacht hat. Aber naja. RIP. Okay, jetzt will er einfach nicht draufgehen, oder was? Gott, das habe ich auch so oft, dass die Gegner keine AP mehr haben, aber trotzdem noch 100 Jahre leben, gefühlt. Okay, nice, nichts gedroppt. Warte mal, was? 34 Meter. Ich würde gerne vermeiden, dass ich gegen die anderen noch kämpfen muss. Weil dieser Elektrofuzzi ist der nervigste von denen. Aber das wird wahrscheinlich schwierig. Wobei dieser Fernkampftyp ist auch ziemlich nervig, weil der teleportiert sich immer. Hat auch so einen übertriebenen Schild. Oh no, wait, da ist noch einer von denen. Sieht aus, als würden sie das Muster auf dem Talisman kopieren. Lol, wie der Typ mit der Granate vorbeiläuft. Das ist nicht nur eine Reliquie.
Maybe the Fatui are copying the sigil of permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Offenbar führen die Fatui definitiv etwas im Schilde.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
See you later, guys. Later. Later. Ah, da stand gerade, dass das um 4 Uhr nachts Reset, World Reset ist. Mehr oder weniger. Wusste ich auch erst bis vor kurzem nicht. Wusste ich auch bis vor kurzem noch nicht. Und hab's erst vor kurzem erfahren. Ja. So. Dann Zhongli. Let's fetz. My dude. My guy.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Jeder, der Geschäfte macht, kann freundlich sein.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even Liyue and Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang hat ihre eigenen Ziele.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Das macht Sinn.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Und jetzt versuchen sie den Passierschein zu kopieren.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Du willst, dass ich sie pflücke?
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
Ich kann ein bisschen singen.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Ach je.
What happened? These flowers are jumping.
Boah, what the fuck? 3 von denen? Alter, das ist ja komplett übertrieben für eine normale Quest. What the hell? Das ist halt wirklich komplett übertrieben. Oh, RIP. Na gut, noch eine Zhongli-Ulti und 2 von denen sind weg vom Fenster. Okay. Na dann nicht. Jetzt stehen sie natürlich nicht mehr alle nebeneinander. Na ja, klar. Keine Ahnung, wie Fische gerade so schnell gestorben ist. Legit, kein einziger andere hätte überhaupt Schaden bekommen. Fische einfach One-Shot. Na, das war nicht One-Shot, aber eine Kombi. Unerwartete Feinde.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Oof. Safe gun you, oder?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Das ist kein Geheimnis, vielleicht hast du es nicht für nötig gehalten.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
Das heißt, da sind nur noch einer.
Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Das erklärt also die Hörner.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good.
And that
Oops.
just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Zhongli ist der richtige Mann für die landwirtschaftliche Entwicklung.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
Er hat doch schon ein Business, er hat doch dieses Totengräber-Business.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Alright. Ja gut. Dann würde ich aber tatsächlich sagen, haut beim nächsten Mal weiter. Bis dahin. Danke fürs Einschalten. Wir sehen uns. Würde mich über ein Like, Kommentar und Abo von euch freuen. Und ciao, ciao.